dearest, gentle viewer. Eligible debutantes are anxiously awaiting for the most exciting event of the ton, the Jane Austen Regency Ball. Before this debutante is introduced to high society, it's time to meet one young lady that knows her way around a needle and thread.
So I started making costumes when I was about 15. I'm 31 now. And I was always fascinated by clothes of the past. I largely attribute that to the fact that I grew up with American Girl dolls. And then I did theater and stuff, so I was always into the whole costume thing. And it's like a way to time travel. Mostly I focus on like pre-1920s. I have made a 1920s outfit and a 1930s outfit, but mostly I focus on like Edwardian and earlier. I would say there's something I love about almost every era. I do keep obviously coming back to Regency because there's a big following for Regency thanks to Jane Austen and Bridgerton, and we do the ball every year, so it's like I can't wear the same ball gown every single time. This one probably took me just a couple weeks. The undergown is 100% silk, and the net overlay and the jewels around the neck I had imported from India. It's really quite simple in construction, but it's got all the hallmarks of the period, the empire waist, the small back piece. They tended to use a lot of light colors because the whole period, it was a reaction to the much more ornate previous Rococo period. The fall of the French royalty, the French Revolution caused a total 180 in fashion. So they went to a very Greco-Roman look. So especially in the early period of the Regency period, we're seeing a lot of white and very drapey gowns, very draped Grecian looks. They look like they could have stepped right off of a marble plinth. And they often had laces that would tie around the ankles that help keep them on because you don't want your shoes flying off while you're dancing. Sometimes I just get an idea and run with it. Other times I'll spend days poring over fashion plates from the time period, portraiture, things other costumers and reenactors have done looking for inspiration. So this one wasn't so much inspired by a particular garment so much as just something that plausibly fits into the period. And this one is actually not real silk mostly. This is a pretty good imitation silk, but this little overlay on the sleeve is real silk. And this one, what's nice about it is it's got drawstrings, so you can drawstring up the bust so it doesn't like gap. And it's got the same on the back to fix it to your size. They did have corsets, although they were called stays, sometimes called bodies. I will say right now I am wearing a pair of long-bodied stays, and I haven't passed out yet. And I have worn these for every ball that I've done. So they're a little worse for wear, but they're still going strong, and I've survived every one. I dance as much as I can. I've also worn 18th century stays, Civil War era stays, late Victorian and Edwardian. And as long as they are well made and suited to your body shape, they're really not that uncomfortable. There are a lot of fantastic dressmakers that operate off of websites like Etsy. The cheapest option is going to be looking at Amazon, which surprisingly you can get some decent looking, things that just look the part, even if they're, not period accurate exactly, but they've got the empire waist, the long skirt, the puffy little sleeves. So you can find a lot of like Bridgerton inspired dresses on there. And if you really want to go the extra mile, there's always get the fabric and the scissors out yourself. My LLC, Ohio Costume Events, has a Facebook page just called Ohio Costume Events. So when we've got an event coming up, it'll be posted there, the date will be announced, and then the Facebook event page will be made there, and the link to like the Eventbrite and stuff will go up there. We try to make it as much like a late 18th century Regency era ball would have been. We have a caller, Mr. Tom Tumbush. He comes up from Cincinnati and he leads all the dances. So if you don't know how to do the specific set dances we do, that's no worry. He teaches you the dances as we go, and he is fantastic. Before the ball, we have a dinner which is ticketed separately. So we have a set of tickets that are the ball and the dinner, and then a set of tickets for those who want a cheaper option where you come after dinner for just the dancing. And we have the tables set up, the long tables with the candelabras, bowls of ornamental fruit, and we serve period inspired fare.